guys might be wondering about this little guy with the buckled front legs. You see how they're getting better already after a few days. The thing is usually that's a lack of a mineral, selenium. Is what we have tublix to try to get it into the cows, but he's already growing out of it. Generally, in 3 weeks, they're completely out of it. So he might be able to go to community pasture. He might not. I don't know. We are nearly halfway to the ranch. It's about 2.5 miles from the farm to the ranch. And the reason why we're moving them up there is because that's where the pasture land is at. But we brand them before we kick them out into the pasture land. The steep coulees and everything that way. This little hole right here where that cow was just standing, that's where we found 57 C, so she was halfway down. Still coming for Chop, are you, Noel? Just gave Chop, so we got a bull in here that we have a little project on the go with. And 3 cows that don't have a calf. It's complicated, but Noel, I think you deserve some Chop. Hey, let's set you up, give you some Chop. You're all full of chaff. Well, this is kind of the first that she's been out with cows out in the pasture. We got her, she's walked around the house, but never gained too much this year. I think she's going to be a yard pet again this year. Hey, Noel, are you going to be our lawnmower again this year? Huh? Nobody wants to pick up your poop though, that's the whole problem. I told Brody and Michaela that I think she should be her lawnmower this year. And they both don't want to pick up her poop. They both they touch their nose and go dibs out. Dibs out. I'm not picking up her poop. I didn't touch my nose either, so that's the whole problem. There's something that I can't ignore here though. As we move these cows, I'm sitting here in the field and I stopped and I was reading the Gospel of John. We got cows, still got 15 cows left to calve. We got 15 pairs up in the top quarter over there. We got 15 pairs over in the 2/4 sections over to the west, and a few cows in there, and then we got a few cows in the corrals and a few other cows around, and then in this in these 7 quarters we got 60 pairs that we're moving. They're already we just checked the feeding grounds there where we fed yesterday, and they've moved another half a mile north, so they're probably 3/4 of the way back to the ranch here already. But I wanted to show Dale something. He kind of made a comment, and on the feeding grounds, as I was reading the Gospel of John, I got a new bookmark. This is a little wild. I found this tag laying on the feeding grounds, and I can tell you this much: We never had a 99 since I was a boy. And the first thing that you look at when you see it, the first thing that came to my mind is exactly what Dale was saying, talking about the Good Shepherd. And it's crazy. It's one tag, but it's number 99. Now I'm using it as a bookmark in my Bible. A cow tag. What a hillbilly. But as in the Gospel of John, when they crucified Jesus on the cross, Pilate wrote King of the Jews, and he wrote it in 3 different languages. Guys, comment below if you know the 3 different languages. But the leading priests asked Pilate to change it, and Pilate said, no, I already wrote it, but they wanted him to put, he said, I am the King of the Jews. There is such a deep statement right there to the Good Shepherd. Jesus is the Good Shepherd, and we are the sheep. The statement there is the faith of the highest priests. They don't believe that he was the King of the Jews. They believe that's what he said. He said that I am the Son of God. And that's how our world is today. A lot of people don't have that faith. That's where the faith comes in. They believe that there was Jesus, but who he was is what really is salvation is all about. So if you really dissect this, there's some pretty amazing things in this. It really comes to life. Really is. So good. Calving has really slowed down now, and so basically what we're going to be doing is after this we're only going to be doing 1 video a week. Probably Saturday night is when the video will come out, and next week we're going to be getting ready for branding. But there's a few of these cows, it's not quite as entertaining. We're going to be doing some cleanup, finishing up some mechanical work, doing some books, taxes, yay. Noelle can't figure out how to get over here. So make sure you stay tuned. That's the plan anyways. We'll see what comes. And thanks for coming along today as we continue to trail cows. And have a good week. Stay tuned for our next video. What are you doing, Noelle? She can't figure out how to get across. She hasn't been out of the corrals for... You guys see her over there? On the while, I take it you ain't gonna leave here. You ain't gonna leave here all summer, are you? So we found the well. Grandpa found her in the yard today. Saturday morning. We let you out, what, a week ago? And you just stay around the corrals and you just watch the gate, don't you? There's barley here. Here, Noelle, stand nice. Click up here to subscribe. Right above Noelle's head, right here. Stay tuned for our next video. Most likely we're going to be branding. Not you though. You're branded.